This meeting is being recorded.
The hero's journey for me is the same for any hero who embarks on a new adventure. The hero goes through a transformation, and that's usually, in the storytelling world, from an ordinary world to a special world and back to another ordinary world with new learning. This is how it was for me in my journey into pathways. When I embarked on this as a pathways guide, I was very excited and I wanted to do the best I could possibly do in order to support others in pathways. But then I realized, oh wait, I have to jump through a few hurdles first. I have to learn how to become a pathways guide. In the curriculum for our pathways guides, there were 18 tasks to perform. 18. We needed first to read the Pathways Guide Handbook. I was comfortable with that. Then the Navigator, read that. And then familiarise myself with all of the Pathways learning experience. Another 16 tasks. By then, I was tiring and thinking, this really isn't teaching me much other than how to read online. I was eager to move forward. This is the first hurdle that I faced, the feeling that I wasn't really learning. And I wondered, how am I going to move past that? When we finally got into base camp, the door was locked firmly. I could not get past. Even as a pathways guide, I was not allowed to see inside until the launch of pathways in my district. They referred to this as the great rollout, or to me, it was the great cop-out, because as a learner, I needed to know what it was I was learning about in order to teach others how to learn it. A great mystery to me, and it didn't sit well with me. How was I to enthuse others on a journey that they're about to embark on, and I couldn't see ahead for them? A mystery. Then, of course, some things struck me as being important. All right, I can't see into base camp. Maybe someone else can. So I then thought about, I need to find those who've come before me. Just like any hero in any journey, they take their knowledge and advice from those who've been before. My shining knight was Julie. Julie Cortez had started her pathways experience already. She had been a pioneer. I thought, I'll get in touch with her. She'll be able to show me behind the scenes in base camp. And that we did. This was the revelation and the breaking down of the very first barrier that I had found. Next, how to enthuse others about pathways. There's a lot of pushing involved in this, and people were not ready. The timing for us in my districts was not good. The rollout was in December and our clubs were breaking up for their summer holidays. How on earth could I enthuse them about anything like gaining any badges when they were off enjoying the sunshine? So I had to think about different ways in which to do this. So I immersed myself in the whole process of learning about base camp and becoming conversant with all of those tasks that we were to do once I got through the base camp door. This enabled me to move forward in a hurry. I finished my first path in the first 6 months. I had taken a leaf out of Julie's book on that. Move quickly, learn a lot, and be ready to answer all the questions. And that helped me enormously. My next project was to enthuse another group of Toastmasters to help others in districts or undistricted clubs across the world. So we grew the Online Pathways Guide team. Here's a few of them as they appeared in the recent convention in America. For me, this was an extraordinary adventure. I didn't have to worry about them feeling pushed. They jumped eagerly into the role, and we began the task of supporting clubs across the world. For me, now the end of my journey, well, not really, there's more. I'm happily looking at my progress in Basecamp with one path behind me, effective coaching 100% done. Second path almost completed, strategic relationships 85%. And I didn't want to let the grass grow under my feet, so I started the third path, visionary communication, and I'm 40% through that. So my journey has gone through a series of ups and downs and revelations and achievements. With perseverance and with clarity of mind, you can do the same. It's not an easy task to start something new, but it's an exciting task. So jump on board the Pathways train.